Good morning, Off the Bench Sports family. We're here at Istrouma High School, home of the Istrouma Indians. Woo, yeah, man. I'm really happy to be here today. Istrouma, as you know, just opened back up last year. This year, sorry. Istrouma just opened up back up this year. They're trying to reinstitute all of their programs, including football. So this is really special because you guys are getting to see the new Istrouma in the beginning. Here with us, we have in the middle your head football coach of the Istrouma Indians, Coach Jeremy Gradney. To my left, in the black shirt, we have Coach Mosley, who is the O-line coach. And to my right, we have Coach Johnson, who is the offensive coordinator. How are you men doing today?
Outstanding.
So as you guys know, we always have a little conversation, probably a long conversation before we get started. And sometimes after I introduce the guys, I just reflect off something crazy that we don't talked about. So that's why I always laugh, because it's just, it's really good building relationships with coaches and players and fans. Like, that's everything for me. So, Coach G, how's it going today?
Oh, it's going outstanding, man. Another day. Blessed to be here at Istrouma High, man. Blessed.
Hey, I'm telling you, when I first walked up to you, I thought you were a student. You still look 19, Coach.
Oh, man, I take it. I appreciate it.
So, what is good about the new Istrouma?
Man, it's so many great things we have going on. I think it'll be easier to answer the tough things. But man, first off, we have tremendous support from the administration. Just being in this profession, the coaching profession, man, I understand and I appreciate, and we appreciate the value of having support from up top. So that's first and foremost. Secondly, we have great kids here, man. I'll be quite honest with you. A lot of people didn't expect for us to have success academically, nor as far as discipline, because of the demographic that we serve. But these kids here are great kids. They're just as good as anybody in the country, and we're proving that. So every day we're excited to come to work. The kids are excited to learn, and on top of that, we get to do a little thing called coaching football. So that's a blessing all the way around.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't believe him, check out Istrouma News on Facebook, and you'll see all the great things happening here at Istrouma High School. So why did you choose Istrouma High, Coach?
Man, I tell you, Istrouma was an absolute blessing. It was a job that was sought after by many, and I'll tell you, I was blessed to be chosen. Everyone knew Istrouma had so much tradition. I'm from Baton Rouge. I'm, native of Baton Rouge, and I didn't go to Istrouma High, but I was well aware of Istrouma High. Istrouma has so much respect in the Baton Rouge community and the state of Louisiana, just with the history. The only Heisman Trophy winner to come out of Louisiana.
Wow.
There's so much tradition behind Istrouma that when the opportunity presented itself, when the school was opened back up, even before the school opened up, I was awaiting an opportunity and saying, you know what, if I get the opportunity to put my name in the hat, to be the head coach for Istrouma High, I'm going to do it. And I threw my name in the hat, and fortunately I was blessed to get the honor and privilege to represent Istrouma High as a head football coach. And the first thing I did is went and got some guys, some great minds, because you got to have great minds to help in this journey, man. So the opportunity to coach at Istrouma was a no-brainer, and we're blessed and fortunate. So,
Right. So my next question is, why should kids want to come to Istrouma and play football?
Well, the first most important thing I have to say is we have to all understand that the kids are students before they're athletes. So if you come to Istrouma, first off, you say you want to get a quality education. That's the first thing. The second thing, you have to understand that we're not only building winners on the football field, we build them in the classroom and on the football field. So that's a positive. And another thing, if you take the time and you spend a day with us, you're gonna see the kids, the men that are here, the teachers, the women that are here, truly care about kids. They love kids. And one thing you have to appreciate is having somebody when you're away from your kid that cares about your kid just as much as you do. You know, we treat all these kids like their own. So football is lanyard. You know, when you send your kid over here, you saying I'm sending my kid to be taken care of.
Right.
Football is an extra added incentive. So if there's anybody who's coming solely to play football, this might not be the place for you. But if you want to get a quality education and you want to do great things, then come and do both. You can go do both right here.
Right. So here at Istrouma, character, integrity, leadership,
Every
development.
Every day. That's what we're about. That's what we're about here at Istrouma, man. I'll be quite honest with you. We meet so many kids that just has talent, but talent isn't good enough. You know, it's
Right.
a good old saying. You know, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, and that's what we believe in. So, in the foundation that we build, you have to understand that we're brand new. We're starting from scratch. A lot of people don't want to don't want to get on a boat that's not moving. Everybody want to get on that boat that's already moving.
Right.
This is the hard phase. So the kids that we have here that's sticking and coming to a program to establish their own tradition, there's a certain type of kids that's going to do that.
Right. I'm gonna take a second because I was telling you guys this earlier. I just want to share this because it means so much to me. Coach Johnson said the word tradition, and I'm an outsider here to South Louisiana. And the one thing that when I talk to people about Istrouma High School, everybody I've ever talked to, that's the word that they use, tradition. Istrouma, the old Istrouma, was always full of rich tradition of success.
That's right.
And so I'm glad to see that with the new regime, you guys are still trying to instill tradition.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Same old Indian, same tradition.
That's
right.
Same tradition. That's right.
I love it. So let me ask you this, Coach. You guys are not yet back to varsity football.
That's right. When you're a new school, when you have a new program, you have to go a 2-year non-varsity. You have to play 2 years of non-varsity play before you will be allowed to compete for district honors varsity. We just competed our first year, JV. We did well. We went 5-1 first year back. So this will be our second year. We actually have a spring game coming up next week. We're going to play a varsity spring game, but we have to play the JV season one more year, and then we'll be full varsity after this year.
So how has spring football been for you guys?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. We don't have a lot of numbers, but we have a lot of character. We have a lot of hard work going on.
Yes.
The coaches, man, I tell you what. I hope Nick Xavier don't come around because he ain't gonna recruit the players. He's gonna recruit these coaches. Man, those guys are stellar and working their butts off. The kids are working their butts off. You can just see championship mentality. And we're not talking about, you know, when you see guys, you immediately looking like, oh, this guy look like a college football player. No, they're taking normal kids that come through these doors. We don't have hand-selected guys. We got guys, whoever that came and wanted to play football, that's the guys we coach up. So you can see the spirit of these coaches that's overflowing and is overflowing to these players. So man, the spring has truly been a joy. Spring football has truly been a joy. It's exciting. We look forward to practice, man. I've been on staffs where practice was kind of, you know, something that you had to get through. Here, man, it feels like a vacation when we're in practice. Not as far as relaxation, but as far as just the joy, the energy that you got to get around the guys and the guys learning. It's infectious. It's truly infectious. we're really enjoying the spring game. Looking forward to the outcome.
So next week, you guys, like you said, you guys have a spring game. Who are you guys competing against? And even though I want to make sure I word this question right, because it's a two-part question.
Okay.
Even though you guys can't play a varsity schedule for the next upcoming school season, do you go at everyday work like it's a varsity schedule, or do you say, we're just gonna, we got JV kids, so that's how we're gonna go? Explain that to me, Coach.
The beautiful thing about the coaches on this staff, these guys, is no such thing as we're preparing like JV versus we're preparing like varsity. These guys prepare, period. So it should be no separation. Just like when we have the guys play, it shouldn't be, okay, we're playing this opponent, so we're going to block this way, versus when we're playing this opponent, we block this way. No, if we're teaching on a high level.
Right.
If you're playing, you play on a high level. So we're not differentiating the way we teach because these guys are on the 9th and 10th grade. No, we're teaching you, preparing you for whenever we play. We're going to give the best possible performance that we can to the best of our ability, and we're going to prepare you to play in that manner.
Okay, that's what's up, Coach. Again, it's really an honor to be here. Thank you, Coach Mosley. Thank you, Coach Johnson, for joining us. I know we didn't get to you guys today, but I guarantee you this will not be my last trip to Istrouma. And I appreciate you guys taking a moment out of your busy morning to chop it up with me. Remember, get off the bench, get into the game.